Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. In an exclusive clip from the April 27th episode of the TLC reality series Sister Wives, Robin Brown explained why she fears monogamy won't be enough for her and husband Kody Brown. Robin Brown is concerned that her husband, who is abandoning polygamy, won't find her monogamous relationship sufficient. Being the last surviving wife of Kody Brown, who has 18 children with Robin and his 3 previous polyamorous wives, Meri Brown, Janelle Brown, and Christine Brown, the Sister Wives star opened up about her worries that monogamy won't always be a viable dynamic for the couple. Robin said in an exclusive news clip from the April 27th episode of the TLC show that, "I've had some concerns about whether or not having one wife would be enough for him, since he has been living and used to this other way for so long." The 46-year-old continued by explaining what she needed from the patriarch to feel reassured, stating that she feels vulnerable as Kody's only partner. Robin remarked, "I guess I need to know if we're okay, and just make sure that this works for us. I keep asking myself, is this it? Or do we intend to attempt living in a polygamous marriage once more?" Over dinner, the matriarch, who was legally married to Kody in 2014 and has 5 children with him, was finally able to open up about her worries, admitting that she's not only anxious about her husband's perspective on their predicament. Robin admitted, "It's been a challenge for me throughout the romantic evening. This is what I thought I was going to be doing my whole life." But Kody didn't feel the same way. Kody and his ex-wife Christine separated in November 2021, and Meri and Janelle soon followed her out the door. According to the 56-year-old, he feels slapped by polygamy. "It's hard not to be bitter about the fact that I bought off on it and did it," Kody stated to Robin, "because in the end, in the last moments of it, I felt terrible in the last moments of it." The reality TV personality stated that he had no intention of going back to polygamy as a result. "I don't want to be flippant with my answer because we were devoted to this, but I'm not interested in plural marriage anymore," Kody responded. "I don't want to pursue another woman because I don't want that headache, the questions, the struggles, the wonder about trust." Additionally, he stated, "I'm not in that space." Meri disclosed on Instagram in January 2024, a year after she and Kody Brown declared their split, that she had started seeing Amos Andrews the previous October. However, Meri announced their separation on Instagram in February 2024. On Sister Wives, Kody Brown commented, "She looked like a soccer mom," referring to his 2009 encounter with Robin, a single mother at the time. "She was divorced, had 3 children and a vehicle. I reasoned that having 3 children, a divorced woman, and a van was just problems." However, after almost 10.5 years, the couple is still going strong, adding a 12-year-old boy named Solomon and a 7-year-old daughter named Ariella to their family. Adding more teammates is not part of the strategy. That feels like, oh, well, and I really struggle with that. Those failed. On the December Sister Wives one-on-one special featuring Meri, Janelle, and Christine leaving the fold, Robin stated, "So, on to someone new. I find that difficult. I find that quite difficult. It seems insulting. She won the family and the man." On Valentine's Day 2023, Christine Brown made her relationship with David Woolley official, sharing, "I've finally found the love of my life, David. My spirit seemed to breathe for the first time when he held me close. He is an amazing grandpa who is nice and excellent with my kids. I never thought I would discover such a love." He expanded the fantasy with a spring proposal 2 months later. Christine told People, "David tells me I'm beautiful every day and treats me like a queen. I've never been in love like this before, and the world seems like a brighter place with him in it." Madison Brown, now 28, Janelle's eldest daughter and the first of the 18 Brown children to go down the aisle, married Caleb Rush at a 2016 outdoor wedding in Montana that was caught on video by TLC. Josephine joined Big Brother Axel, 6, and Big Sister Evie, 4, in February, marking nearly 7 years after their first date. In March, Maddie, who lives in North Carolina, posted on Instagram, 1 month as a family of 5, and my heart is bursting. I didn't know this kind of peace amongst chaos could be had. Meri Brown's lone child, Leon Brown, has moved to Denver with partner Audrey Chris 4 years after their engagement was featured on the TLC reality show. My sweetest symphony, Leon, 28, extolled about their proposal. "Life with you truly is so sweet," said Audrey. "Being your partner and watching your growth and coming into yourself over the years has been an honor and joy." This past October, Logan Brown, 29, the oldest child, reunited with his longtime lover Michelle Petty in Arizona. "It was a beautiful day, and this mama's heart was mush the whole time," Janelle wrote about her son's wedding on Instagram. "You always have such a sense of peace when your children find amazing life partners." Michael T. Brown quipped that she and Antonio, Tony Padron, had already put their marriage vows to the test when they welcomed twins Archer and Ace into the world in November 2022, more than 6 years after their 2016 wedding. The 27-year-old, who is also the mother to 2-year-old Avalon, said, "We have 3 children and 4 moves under our belt. Many happy moments and a few difficult ones. #surprise twins. However, we are still going through the entire marriage process." Aspen Brown, 28, and her husband Mitch Thompson have taken trips from Paris to Alaska in the 5 years since they were married. However, they established roots in December of last year, with Mitch posting on Instagram, "We purchased our first house right before Christmas." Christine's daughter, Gwendolyn Brown, and her lover, Beatrice Queiroz, celebrated their 6 months together with chocolate fondue at the happiest place on earth before to their 1-year anniversary. Then came the most delightful part. In November 2022, the 22-year-old posted a picture of the rose-filled, candlelit proposal to Instagram with the caption, "I'm engaged." Since the pleasantries around Coyote Pass have ended, Sister Wives actress Meri Brown has been talking more about how she feels about her relationship with her ex-husband Kody Brown. Meri's actions have been difficult for viewers to comprehend throughout Sister Wives Season 19. She spent much of the current season appearing to be totally devoted to the patriarch of the Brown family after spending most of Sister Wives Season 18 processing her thoughts to the point that she decided to spiritually divorce Kody after more than 30 years of marriage. Meri's sudden change has been a little worrisome. It's strange to see Meri, who is married to Kody, the patriarch of the Brown family, along with her sister wives Robin, Christine, and Janelle Brown, feel at ease with him despite her explicit disinterest in rekindling their romance given how badly he treated her during their marriage. By the end of their time together, Meri appeared to have a better grasp of how unbalanced her marriage to Kody had become. There might now be a reason for why Meri has opted to fight for her devotion throughout Sister Wives Season 19. In the approaching half of the season, Meri and Janelle will delve far into the belly of the beast with regard to their plots of property on the compound, despite Sister Wives touching on Coyote Pass more frequently in recent episodes. Meri has been struggling with the sale, whereas Janelle appears to be very composed despite having disclosed in past seasons that she was experiencing some financial difficulties related to the land. Meri finds that dealing with Kody is one of the hardest things, especially now that she is aware of how challenging he can be. Meri has been honest about the fact that she is most scared of Kody, as she has navigated the challenging process of making sure she would be able to sell her piece of Coyote Pass land and recover part of the money she invested on it. Meri stated in a preview video that she fears her ex-husband's wrath and that she believes Kody has the ability to defeat her. Even though Kody's worst qualities are frequently displayed on Sister Wives, Meri is still terrified of what Kody might know about her. Janelle made it apparent that she wouldn't leave Meri to handle their ex-husband alone, despite Meri's own worries about Kody pursuing her or disclosing private information about her to the media. The two have always made it apparent that they agree with Kody's challenging nature, even if Janelle and Meri haven't always had a wonderful relationship and seem to be more strained now that they aren't married to other people. It was evident that Meri felt supported when Janelle gave her assurances regarding Coyote Pass and the sale's future. It's evident today that Meri was probably attempting to maintain a strong foundation with Kody in case things went south for the former pair, even though her actions earlier in the season were perplexing to Sister Wives viewers who had previously saw her snap at Kody. Although it may have been difficult for Sister Wives fans to witness Meri's decision to stick with Kody, It makes sense that she was acting in self-preservation. After Sister Wives, I hope Mary's future does not require her to unnecessarily swear allegiance to a guy she fears. Viewers may watch Meri Brown talk about the breakdown of her connection with her former sister wife Robin Brown when new episodes of Sister Wives air on TLC on Sunday. They can also hear Robin and Meri Brown explain why their once close friendship fell apart. In a preview of the TLC series' upcoming comeback that People was able to obtain, Meri discusses her strained friendship with Robin with her best friend Jen Sullivan. She implies that Robin's marriage to Kody Brown, whom Meri broke off with in January 2023, contributed to their current situation. There are a lot of people who think that Robin was a liar, a fraud, and a manipulator, Meri explains. After giving Meri the look, Jen tells her best friend that she's just being cautious. But Jen also informs Meri that she doesn't think Robin engaged in intentional manipulation, stating that the bond between Meri and Robin was shattered by Kody's involvement with Robin. Meri concurs, referring to Kody's now only surviving wife as his new shiny toy. Jen says, "I do think that Kody decided that he had this new person that was this new insider with him, and then it just became them against everybody else." Although neither Jen nor Meri think Robin's manipulation was deliberate, Jen observes that Robin frequently pretended to be Meri's best friend before ignoring her totally and hurting her feelings. Regarding Robin's treatment of Meri, Jen remarks, like, "That's really ****** up." For example, "Don't be an ***** hole or be one." Meri then informs viewers that although she is aware that her relationship with Robin was a good one and that she felt very solid in, she acknowledges that there eventually arose a divide. Robin, meanwhile, maintains that she never experienced a divide and that she always had Meri's back, even when other family members apparently didn't. Robin is heard in the video saying, "I always had Meri's back," even when others were ignoring her and conspiring against her. Robin went on, "I never felt divided, except when she moved to Parowan, Utah, which is when things changed. After that, she made a shift. But I was always concerned." Meri disclosed earlier this week that she and Robin only talk when we need to at the moment during her interview on the Tamron Hall show. Tamron, who hosted the Sister Wives tell-all episodes until some Brown family members requested that she be fired for posing tough questions, said she frequently sensed conflict between Meri and Robin when they were on set. "I thought there was the most friction between you and Robin. You were the first wife of Kody." Meri was informed by Tamron, "I saw that you would glance at Kody when I inquired about specific topics, and Robin was I mistaken then?" "No, you're not incorrect," Meri answered. Why Kody Brown is done with polygamy. Shocking secrets expose. Introduction. In an earth-shattering turn of events, Kody Brown, the patriarch of the Sister Wives family, is declaring he's done with polygamy. After years of publicly professing his love for multiple wives and adhering to a deeply rooted belief in a plural marriage lifestyle, Kody has shocked fans by signaling the end of an era. The patriarch's shocking transformation leaves fans and followers gasping for answers. What drove Kody to make such a drastic decision, and what does it mean for the future of the Brown family? This comprehensive article dives deep into the surprising reasons behind Kody's shift away from polygamy, examining his relationships with each of his wives, the long-simmering tensions within the family, and the weight of the shocking revelations. Could it be that Kody is finally facing the reality of the challenges of polygamy? Is he ready to make a clean break, or is there more at play than we see on camera? Chapter 1. Kody Brown's Polygamous Beginnings, the dream that was never meant to be? The story of Kody Brown and his polygamous journey begins with his early decision to embrace a lifestyle that would define his every move. But was it always as perfect as it seemed? The rise of the Brown family. Kody's charismatic personality, charm, and devotion to the concept of polygamy led him to take on multiple wives. He sold the dream of a large, loving family, each wife playing an integral role in the family structure. The promise of eternal love. Kody seemed to have it all, 4 wives, 18 children, and a multi-million-dollar business built on the success of Sister Wives. But was it as perfect as it looked? Fans witnessed the highs, the lows, and the growing cracks in Kody's polygamous marriage. Chapter 2. Tension builds, Kody's strain with his wives. Behind the scenes of the sister wives' cameras, the tension between Kody and his wives began to mount. Over time, it became apparent that managing multiple marriages was more than Kody could handle. Mary Brown's struggles with Kody's emotional neglect, her own pursuit of happiness, and the heartbreaking catfishing scandal added layers of complexity to their already fragile marriage. Janelle's unanswered needs. Janelle Brown's desire for independence and space, coupled with Kody's constant need for attention from his other wives, put a strain on their connection. Despite their children being adults now, the tensions between Kody and Janelle intensified. Christine's emotional departure. Perhaps the most dramatic break came with Christine Brown, whose increasing dissatisfaction and ultimate decision to leave Kody signaled the slow unraveling of the family dynamic. What role did Kody's actions play in her decision to break away? Chapter 3. The breakdown of Kody's family, the emotional and financial fallout. As Kody's family dynamic deteriorated, the cracks began to show. His emotional distance and failure to meet the needs of his wives left him questioning whether polygamy could still work for him. The growing divide. Kody's lack of balance in his relationships became increasingly evident. As his emotional connection with each wife began to fade, so did the very foundation of their marriage. Fans began to see Kody's diminishing attention and affection for his wives, signaling the end of the polygamous dream. Financial struggles. The growing tensions weren't just emotional, they were financial too. The Brown family faced multiple financial struggles, and Kody's vision of expanding the family's business to include more wives and bigger homes wasn't sustainable. Could this financial pressure have forced Kody to reconsider his commitment to polygamy? Chapter 4. The impact of Coyote Pass. Kody's new life on the horizon? The Brown family's attempts to build a dream life on their Coyote Pass property marked a turning point in their journey. While initially a symbol of Kody's ambition for an expansive, multi-wife lifestyle, Coyote Pass became a symbol of failure and lost dreams. The land debacle. Kody's dream of owning property where all his wives could live separately but together became a logistical nightmare. The financial burdens, the construction delays, and the tensions between the wives led to a fractured family environment. Christine's escape. Christine's decision to leave Kody and her move back to Utah was the final straw. As one wife walked away, the entire concept of polygamy came into question. Was Kody's desire for multiple wives more about ego than love? Chapter 5. Kody's reckoning. The moment he realizes polygamy is over. In a shocking revelation, Kody Brown began to question the very lifestyle he had spent decades promoting. Was polygamy truly the answer to his happiness? The cracks became so wide that Kody had no choice but to face the uncomfortable truth. A personal revelation. Kody comes face to face with a harsh reality. His relationships with his wives were built on a shaky foundation. As his family fell apart, Kody started to question whether polygamy was truly sustainable in today's world. The straw that broke the camel's back. In a pivotal moment of reflection, Kody admits that polygamy has taken too much of a toll on him personally, emotionally, and mentally. The weight of balancing multiple wives and children, coupled with the loss of trust and connection, had drained him. Chapter 6. Kody's final decision. Walking away from the past. Kody finally takes the drastic step of stepping away from the polygamous lifestyle. After years of promoting it, what finally made him make the decision to leave it behind? The heartbreaking goodbye. Kody's choice to separate from polygamy wasn't just an intellectual realization, it was an emotional one. After everything, Kody admits he's ready for a new life without the constraints of managing multiple marriages. But what did this mean for his relationship with his wives? Is it too late for the Browns? As Kody navigates life post-polygamy, the Brown family struggles to rebuild their shattered relationships. While some wives have moved on, others are stuck in the past, mourning the dreams that never came true. Chapter 7. The public reaction. Fans and critics weigh in. The public reaction to Kody's decision to leave polygamy has been nothing short of explosive. From fans of sister wives to critics of the lifestyle, everyone has an opinion. Fans in shock. Fans who once admired Kody's dedication to polygamy are now questioning his sincerity. Did he really believe in polygamy, or was it just a way to manage his ego and control his family? Many wonder if his behavior on the show was just a facade. Critics of polygamy celebrate Kody's decision as a sign of personal growth and progress. Could this decision help challenge societal norms surrounding polygamous families? Kody's departure from polygamy is seen as an opportunity for other families to reconsider the practice. Chapter 8. What's next for Kody and the Browns? As Kody steps away from polygamy, the future of his relationships with his wives and children remains uncertain. What's next for Kody Brown, and how will he rebuild his life after this seismic shift?